Good morning, everyone. I'm David Woodson, and welcome back to the channel. One of the questions I get asked all the time is, David, what do you do during the summer? Well, today we're leaving our home in Prescott Valley and heading to beautiful Lake Pleasant, only about an hour and a half away. Joining us are our wonderful friends, the Walkers and the Galearneaus. They've recently moved here from San Diego. Today we'll explore two incredible marinas, boat rentals, jet skis, kayaks, and floating water park, beautiful floating cottages, waterfront restaurant, and one of Arizona's best boating destinations. So grab your sunglasses, hop in the truck, and come spend the day with us at beautiful Lake Pleasant. As we leave Prescott Valley, we begin traveling toward Highway 69. The drive starts with a familiar high desert scenery surrounding Prescott Valley. You'll see open land, rolling hills, mountain views, and beautiful landscape that makes this part of northern Arizona so appealing. Prescott Valley sits at an elevation of approximately 5,000 feet, so the weather is generally cooler than the Phoenix metropolitan area. That is one of the primary reasons so many people choose to move here. We enjoy 4 seasons, cooler summer evenings, and easy access to hiking, lakes, trails, restaurants, shopping, and community activities. Once we connect with Interstate 17, we begin heading south toward Phoenix and Lake Pleasant. You can also be in Scottsdale, Sedona, Flagstaff, or several other popular Arizona destinations within a relatively short drive. We've now arrived at the entrance to Lake Pleasant Regional Park in Scorpion Bay Marina. And then suddenly the lake opens up in front of us. This is the moment everyone's been waiting for. The water stretches across the desert landscape surrounded by mountains, coves, and miles of shoreline. For our friends the Walkers and Galearneaus, this is their first look at Lake Pleasant. Their excitement reminds me of our own first visit and how surprised we were to find such a beautiful boating destination so close to Prescott Valley. As we arrive near the parking area, we're greeted by one of Lake Pleasant's most unexpected attractions. Wild burros are known to wander through parts of the park in marina parking areas. We're now making our way down the long stairway towards Scorpion Bay Marina. Take your time as you walk because there's plenty of time to look along the way. This is much more than a place to store a boat. The atmosphere is casually friendly and family-oriented. One of the first things you'll notice is a large number of covered boat slips. The covered slips help protect the boats from the strong Arizona sun and provide convenient access to the lake. The marina also offers facilities for slip holders and visitors, including restrooms and showers. You do not have to own a boat to enjoy Lake Pleasant. Scorpion Bay offers several types of boat rentals that allow visitors to create their own day on the water. For those looking for a little more speed and excitement, jet ski rentals are also available. Visitors looking for a slower and more peaceful experience can enjoy kayaking or paddleboarding. The lake has many protected coves where the water can be calmer and easier to explore. Lake Pleasant is also a popular fishing destination. Anglers visit the lake throughout the year to fish from boats, kayaks, and designated shoreline areas. For families and groups who enjoy water sports, Lake Pleasant is a fantastic place for wakeboarding, water skiing, and tubing. One of the biggest attractions for children and teenagers is the floating water park. The inflatable course gives kids an opportunity to climb, jump, slide, and challenge one another while surrounded by the lake. One of the most unique features at Scorpion Bay Marina is the floating rental cottages. These cottages allow visitors to stay directly on the water and experience the marina lifestyle for more than a single day. Imagine waking up in the morning, stepping outside with a cup of coffee, and looking across the lake while boats slowly leave the marina. For boat owners, one of the biggest advantages is the ability to tie your boat directly in front of your rental cottage. You can wake up, load your supplies, step right on your boat. There's no need to tow the boat back and forth or wait at the launch ramp each morning. After exploring the marina, it's time for one of our favorite parts of the day, lunch at the Scorpion Bay Grill and Bar. The restaurant is located directly at the marina, offering beautiful views of the boats and surrounding lake. Now it's time to sit down together, enjoy a meal, and hear what they think about Lake Pleasant. One of the things we appreciate most about living in the Jasper community is the friendships we've developed with our neighbors. We enjoy spending time together, hosting neighborhood gatherings, and exploring different parts of Arizona. The atmosphere at Scorpion Bay Bar and Grill is relaxed, casual, and perfectly suited for a day at the lake. It feels like a vacation destination, even though we're only here for about an hour and a half away from home. Food always seems to taste a little bit better when you're sitting next to the water. It has been fun seeing Lake Pleasant through the eyes of our friends. They didn't expect the lake to be this big. Their reaction is similar to what we hear from many people who visit Lake Pleasant for the first time. They often say, "I had no idea this was here." We're now heading to Lake Pleasant Harbor, the second major marina located here at Lake Pleasant. This is another major destination for boating, camping, fishing, and waterfront recreation. For visitors bringing their own boats, Lake Pleasant Harbor provides launch ramps and access to the marina services. Boaters can launch, park their trailers, and begin exploring the lake. Fuel services are also available, allowing boaters to refuel without leaving the marina area. Before visiting, boat owners should review current launch fees, parking rules, water conditions, and any seasonal restrictions. The marina store is another convenient feature. Visitors can purchase snacks, drinks, ice, sunscreen, and basic boating supplies. Lake Pleasant Harbor also has a waterfront restaurant where visitors can relax and enjoy a meal overlooking the marina. One of the biggest attractions at Lake Pleasant is the opportunity to camp near the water. Visitors can bring motorhomes, travel trailers, recreational vehicles, and stay in designated camping areas throughout the park. Imagine waking up in the morning, stepping outside your motorhome, and watching the sunrise over the water. Camping allows families to turn a day trip into a complete weekend adventure. You can boat during the day, return to your campsite for dinner, and enjoy the stars at night. What an incredible day. Today we explored Scorpion Bay Marina, Lake Pleasant Harbor, the floating cottages, boat rentals, jet skis, kayaks, the water park, and enjoyed a wonderful lunch with our friends, the Walkers and Galearneaus. Before moving to Prescott Valley, we loved boating on the San Diego Bay and spending time on the East County lakes. When we moved to Arizona, we wondered if we would still enjoy that lifestyle. Then we discovered Lake Pleasant. We didn't give up boating, we simply discovered a new way to enjoy it. This is one of the many reasons Lynn and I love living in Prescott Valley. If you're thinking about relocating to northern Arizona, I'd love the opportunity to help you. If you enjoyed today's adventure, please like, subscribe, and click the notification bell. I'm David Woodson. Until next time, don't just move to Arizona, move to the lifestyle.